Are you still playing basketball?
Yes, ma'am. Yup.
All right, well then y'all must know each other.
Oh, what's up, my man? Christian Boykman.
That's it.
Justin.
Oh.
We've actually played each other.
Look, mama picked that.
Syntell Rekkai.
What's going on? It's your boy Syntell with the Intel, and you can already see Rekkai is in the building. What's going on, champion?
Hello, Governor.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. And you all have been clamoring for it. I can't believe, I'm actually a little surprised. Forever episode 1 did really well, and you all were saying, yo, where is 2? Well, surprise, surprise, 2 is here. Rekkai, how you feeling so far about the series so far?
I liked what we saw in episode 1. Like I said, I was a huge fan of the book. So, and, you know, reimagining it for a modern time and little, you know, race swap doesn't bother me at all. It's a good story so far.
Hey, listen, make sure you all stay to the very end because me and Rekkai, we're going to chop it up. Have a bit of a back and forth over the things we've enjoyed and over some of the things we may be scratching our heads over. So without any further ado, let's get started. We have achieved the dooms.
Okay. You live in my dream state.
Hey, bomb ass album, by the way.
I stay in reality.
Chromacopia.
Anytime I count shit.
Funny too, because this is a period piece in a way, because this is January 2018. We're back in 2018, so. But you're gonna get this modern.
2020 vision. Cupid hit me with.
Actually, I don't think this is on Chromacopia. This is on another album. But anyways, doesn't matter. We like
It's
Tyler.
definitely Tyler.
Yeah, we like Tyler, yeah.
I can only see your face when I close my eyes.
I got 703 followers and only 3 posts.
Ain't mad at him. How much she's feeling some kind of way.
Look at her, she's so excited.
Because she told him how much she really liked him.
Yeah.
And then nothing.
Got ghosted. Oh, by the way, that is the name of this episode. It's Ghosted.
A piece of your pie. 2020 vision.
He don't know where she live either, dude. So he can't even pull up.
He got to pull up outside school again, but that's why he got in trouble in the first place.
She is stressing. Look at that. Look at
that. Is that him? She ain't got no real update. I did. I told him what I feel.
Did she block him again?
I think she did.
Golly, don't be like that. Come on, girl. Don't be like that.
You don't know. People put a lot of stock in the social media and how, you know, simple things. You liked another girl's post, you cheated on me. Like, what?
Don't. I wish you would take this more seriously.
I know she worried, but, you know, just chill out a little bit. That picture is dope, by the way, that he was standing next to.
I know.
What kind of restaurant he got? They doing, like, what does she do, I wonder, as well? That look like a double income house.
Oh, that's definitely a double income house.
Phone, my laptop, my dignity.
But she's not mad at you. She's scared. How many times I gotta tell you this?
That's the truth.
Okay, but step up. Communicate. Talk. Simple shit.
Simple. Yep. Nobody read your damn.
This girl, St. Maria.
And that sandwich look fire. I'm hungry and a hostage.
From JTD. The one that you always used to make me say hi to.
Son. What your mother wants more than for you to have a future is for you to have a future with a black girl.
Nah.
Next time you plan on lying and steal some shit, lead with that.
Lead with that. Lead with that. Lead with that. He's like, son.
Dropping gems on these, man. Just soak up that game, man.
Game of life.
Yep.
Tell him, communicate, talk.
That's all you got to do.
Shit. Yeah, my kids are professionals at attitude, not communicating.
But the pose for Vogue? Come on, man.
Now you gotta get it right. You got one shot this, you know, when you go and get up against mom.
Was she worth it?
And for Keisha, yeah.
Who?
Keisha Clark.
Oh, look at the face.
Keisha from JTD?
Yeah, yes.
Wait, you done found a black girl?
And I needed to get her attention before I lost my chance with her.
Black Keisha?
Keisha.
Right. It ain't Mexican Keisha.
True that.
I mean, I'm not manipulating you.
Yes, you are.
But it's working.
But you did a good job.
Yeah.
And when you're done, I will give you your phone back so we can reset this. And you can talk to Keisha Clark.
Black Keisha.
Black Keisha?
Okay.
He said, you know anybody else that ain't black who's named Keisha? He's like, true that.
Look,
Actually, I think I have met a couple of Caucasian Keisha. Look. Please don't let him F this up.
The tip of every branch, like a fat purple fig, a wonderful future beckoned and winked.
Oh, look at the old iBook that he is on. My God.
My goodness. The clamshell done. Damn.
You made that in the 4th grade?
Yep.
4th grade.
Wow.
Is this what you've been working on?
He made that in the 4th grade. That's impressive. Hate to tell you what I was doing in the 4th grade.
8 pages. Shut me up.
Yeah, because I'm locked in.
Shoot. We should have called Keisha years ago.
Life works things out when it's supposed to.
High on the hog, huh?
Life figures out things when it's supposed to.
Was I always a whole vibe?
Of course. You sprung from my loin.
Okay, both of you need to stop. I am trying to show you Keisha.
That's how I talk to my kids, too. Yes.
There she is.
Why do you have all these pictures?
Remember, I was in charge of the kindergarten yearbook. I always make sure I got your girl.
She's not my girl.
Yet. I don't actually like taking her phone. So please don't make me.
I be trying to tell my son the same thing.
How about that?
Breaks my heart when I have to take it.
I know it's just because I'm vintage, but Justin mama fine.
Yeah.
Justin mama bad.
Blocked.
You gotta tell his parents, I'm gonna have to steal the car again.
Are we tired at 7 a.m.? What are we doing? We got our first game against Brookwood. So wake up!
We still haven't seen her ex on his team yet, right?
Starters stay green. Everyone else flip
But
to
is
white.
he on his team or is he on a different team?
Okay, see, that's what I wasn't sure of.
Edwards.
Oh, yeah, because he played for Camden Hall. Look,
To white. Austin.
the other boy played for something else.
Where is your hustle? Where's your rebounding? White shirt. Let's go. Let's go.
Went to second team.
Mm-hmm.
I love you,
Go
three.
play one here.
Where's your hustle?
All right, on the whistle. Ready?
Come on. Get to it. Get to the chicken.
Hop out faster. There you go. Fine.
Nobody
Good.
owes you shit. You want to be on first team? Make him put you on first team.
What are you looking at me for? Get back on defense.
That part.
Look at you celebrating. Look what
That
happened.
part.
And
And that's why your ass in a white shirt, my boy.
come on,
You
man.
gonna learn today.
Get your ass off your shoulders.
Hey, what's up, Darius? How you been, man?
Good to see you. Gotta get to the math lab, bro.
But Darius is on that school's football team.
Okay.
Hey, you might want to take some of that thirst on the court.
He's not wrong. That's how it is, and your mind be distracted. No matter what it is, you can't focus. You need to lock in, my boy.
Everything reminds me of her. Yeah, you done time warped away and now look, didn't finish your test.
Yeah. So you need to go C, D, A, C, B, D, C, A.
Remember, your circumstances allow for an extra 20 minutes to finish your exam.
Oh, he got accommodation.
Athlete.
with all due respect, you never use your extra time, and I think you'd benefit greatly from it.
Today. And he need to get his ass off his back. You get 20 extra minutes, you take that 20 extra minutes. He done zoned out.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not athlete. That's he might be on the spectrum. He got an IEP.
Okay.
He got IEP, a 504 plan.
It's been an hour.
Hey, yo, don't call it that, okay?
Which, yeah, he may be on the spectrum. He Asperger, something like that.
Okay. Well, he said he's an asshole unintentionally, so there's something to that. Yeah.
That's usually Asperger.
Then I don't know. Shit, once it's out there, man, it's just out there.
That's how the internet works, my boy.
Okay, though. Yeah, we've all been there. Not me, though, but... You. My brother.
We've all been there. I'm saying that in a general sense. Like
I'm saying that in a comforting sense.
Yes. Yeah, I can't relate to what you're going through right now. He said, we football players, we don't do this level of drama. Yeah. Hey, I'd have flipped out. My son stopped the damn car like that. He wouldn't have got to talk to Keisha because he'd been getting choked.
Bart Simpson, Homer and Bart Simpson.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, you tell me. You seem to know a lot about my game.
I'm just saying, word gets around.
Yeah, because you would know.
Oh. Ooh. Oh, we that was an uppercut. Ooh.
I'm sorry, I didn't. I'm sorry, I didn't.
Yeah, you done for the day, bro. Go on hit the showers, bro. You done for the day. You done for the day, bro.
Unintentional asshole. Yeah, he hit all his quotas for the day.
Oh.
Stay in front of it. Stay with it.
But sometimes it's hard. When you give back the energy that you're getting.
Oh, yeah. I feel that. Many times I've been in the doghouse.
Sorry. I'm a Scorpio.
Oh, shit. Run, dude.
I mean, I'm serious. Couldn't you give me the benefit of the doubt?
She said she's a Scorpio. Run.
I didn't want you to do anything because I bought you something. I mean, I'm just not that type of dude.
See, yes. You blocked your own blessing. Yeah.
Code switching and the microaggressions that came from being one of 3 black girls in my grade. False. I didn't lie to her. Technically, I still told her the truth.
That just wasn't.
She left out the part
reason.
about my sex tape.
Yeah. So her mama don't know.
Didn't even look at a guy before you. I wasn't trying to say thank you. I was just trying to show you how much I like you.
Yeah, that ain't it, boo-boo. We have to work on that. I mean, I appreciate it, though. And next time, you will not get stopped. But
just a little tenderness.
Hey, walking all around here looking for you.
I gotta go.
Is that like a single tear that went down her makeup? Was that the other helper that she got into it with her on her track team?
No.
They just called her out right there?
Nah, I thought that was her friend that hung out with her granddad and all them at the house.
It is. It is. You're right.
Oh.
Yeah, because the other friend was the one talking about she's with her ex-dude now, right?
Can you come on?
Yeah, the girl, her teammate.
Come on, Christian don't find out. I don't care.
Please, because Brittany's trying to get that NBA in my wrist.
Wait, did you hear that?
Yeah, she's trying to get that NBA.
At this
Yeah, but
point.
that's as long as her ex-dude, Christian, don't find out.
Yeah.
What's that from? The guy from the LACMA Jazz Night?
Girl, now. These came for Keisha.
Don't look back at me.
Her ex.
Here. These are noise.
Okay. And they are not from the grocery store.
That's from the ex.
So, what? These from old boy who was at the park?
No, what boy was at the park?
Ooh.
Wait, what boy was at the park?
Oh my God. Y'all. Then it's a pre promposal.
Exactly, because you know what they say. Early bird get the finest bitch.
Cute little prom dress.
Yes, like real classy dress, like something with a little appropriate.
With a little appropriate.
Your makeup, of course.
No.
No.
Y'all know y'all wrong for that.
I'm
She
gonna.
out here looking like she straight off rap shit. No, sir.
Mm-hmm.
See, don't nobody know but Chloe.
Well, I mean, in the streets.
Yeah, but it seemed like the dudes, like her friends, don't seem like.
That's even something you probably ain't gonna try to tell everybody about your little sex tape.
I'm just as surprised as you.
I mean, I know you're not, but you would
When was
think
the
that
last time you
people
talked
close
to
to
him?
you know.
Yeah.
Like last summer.
And I don't know if those women that are in the living room are her girls. I think that's more like family.
I mean, look, I understand why he would miss you. But the flowers,
It's excessive.
That sounds like
Are they
I'm
really
sorry
free
for
from
something. What's he
Ozo?
sorry for?
did Christian do something he's trying to make up for?
That part.
Mama know how to read the tea leaves. Mm-hmm.
You don't have to do anything you don't want to do.
Mom, yeah,
I'm
I get
talking
it.
about
I get
sex,
it. I get it,
Keisha.
Mom. I get
Okay,
it.
okay.
You don't have to do anything. You don't
Ooh,
want to.
straight up lied to her.
You know, ain't nothing wrong with waiting until college, graduation.
You didn't.
But my past is a bit more complicated than your present. And it's my job to keep it that way.
How easily we assume, though.
With someone like Christian, the longer you hold out, the better.
Better for what?
To keep his attention. He probably got a lot of girls. And it's a way for you not to run with the pack. My baby's better than that.
The mama? Or is that her? Is that Keisha?
Yeah, she's probably getting ready for track. Getting them reps in for
Yeah,
track.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, gotta be out early, you know. Because especially in LA, depending on where she goes to school,
So
her
you
school could
running
be
low.
really far away.
That's true.
Oh,
Get a ride or catch 17 buses.
We find our granddad in a Prius.
how about you stay in my business?
Well, I forgot to teach your daddy how to do it, so.
And at 4 a.m.
Sweetheart, this is the easy stuff.
I heard that. Come through, Grandpa.
4 a.m. Whew.
He probably picked her up. She probably running the hills, running the beach.
Mm-hmm.
He in the car taking a nap.
No take shots at the time lens. Old school, way back.
And I heard what timer.
Past tense.
Listen, that's the difference between when you want to be great, you get up and you put in the work.
You ain't lying. You know how hard it is to get anybody up at 4 a.m. to do anything, much less something physical. All right.
I just want my kids to want it like that, to put in that extra effort.
Thank you.
I mean, but that type of mentality is very, very rare for kids. It's very rare for adults. It's just rare, period. It's just not everybody's built like that.
Part of that too is, beyond just having it in you, is also you do what you see. Like, I feel sometimes like if I had more of that sort of drive, more energy, and made my son get up and do it, it's like when you talk to your kids, they don't do what you say, they do what they see.
So, real quick, I just wanted to see if you were going to go to Jaden's game Saturday. Help you pick up some trash or whatever.
It's no surprise to women.
Oh, okay. Spark notes.
All right.
So basically, you're saying to tell my mom.
I mean, somebody,
No, thank you.
Why are you protecting Christian?
Ooh, there's a question.
No, and I'm not protecting him. I'm protecting myself and my mom. Okay, my life is real messy right now.
You're not going to hurt me.
I just need to keep my head down and stay on my grind.
Last words.
Keep my eyes on the prize, which is Howard.
No, you can't disappear on me now. Like, what?
You'll thank me later.
Keisha.
I'm sorry. I gotta go.
Keisha.
Just let us sit on it for a minute. That was a beautiful bouquet. My goodness.
That's her. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Christian come from Simone, too, because...
Oh, bitch, you just crawled out of your bunker.
Well, look, I gotta play trash lady on Saturday anyway.
What, community service? Is that what that is?
Shit. In the trash, where I should have tossed his flowers.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it'll alert my mom that something's wrong. And I don't need her asking any more questions.
I'm sorry, but this has Mercury written all over it.
Oh my God, Chloe, don't start.
Mercury.
It's in retrograde.
Oh.
Classic Universe 101. You can't have two doors open. You gotta close one. Look, now's the time to resolve any lingering feelings.
I don't have any lingering feelings for Christian.
That's a lie.
Okay, do you want to have a breakthrough?
What do you mean?
Honestly, I kind of feel like if I tell you the truth, I'm never gonna see you again.
See you again anyway, so I think I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Now you're gonna lose out on a good guy because of Christian? Stop letting Christian dictate your life. Bitch, just give Justin a chance.
Damn.
I like Chloe.
You know, I'm really self-actualized lately. I think it's the therapy. I mean, why black people don't like it? Girl.
Listen, that's why I push therapy. Listen.
Nice work, Miss Clark.
Work, Miss Clark. Look, oh, you look at the jealousy next to it.
Wow. Hundo.
And civics.
I can't lie to them. When I was in school, I used to hide my grades.
Did you?
Yeah.
I didn't have nothing.
I used to hide my geekdom. I used to hide my grades. Live two lives.
I didn't have nothing.
Okay. Yeah.
I ain't mad at those J's. Those are cold.
Yeah. I'm not mad at this fish she's putting together. Yeah, them J's was right with that shirt.
Now, he just found that off the ground, right?
Feels like no one's watching.
She got on J's. She's awful dolled up to go out here and pick up trash. I tell you that.
You beat me to it. I'm like, you wearing all that for trash?
Yeah.
Man, do I miss Cali.
In the valley. Dog, don't even get me started.
Man, I miss Cali. Like, you have no idea. I feel you, brother.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
You know where I'm at.
Yeah.
Right? Dog, ain't nothing like being at home.
There's nothing like Cali.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Good eye, Jaden. Ball four.
Let's see you with number 42.
Most people that went right over their head. That's his parents.
Yeah. Was he from Philly? I mean, Pittsburgh? Is that a Pittsburgh hat? He from Pittsburgh?
It looks like a Pirates hat.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't want that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who wouldn't want that? Her with the angles, like she's getting a an outfit.
Something so you want to make up.
Mama's sharp at this game.
Okay. Let's go.
Smacked it. Like he gonna see her out there in the outfield.
Oh, okay. That's the name of their team. Okay.
What, we in?
No, I want my own word for you.
Which
What about?
Give me a new pair of Vans.
I'm saying.
Justin.
Hey, Mom.
Oh.
Keisha.
Keisha Clark. Hi, Miss Edwards. How are you?
Look, her mom was like, his mom was like, yeah.
She does exist, yes.
Yeah. He said, and she's cute. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, the park is lit.
Okay, Mom. Don't say it.
Oh, no, it's Christian.
How are you?
Girl, what are you doing up here?
Justin's little brother Jaden plays bass.
It's a funny looking.
Justin, look at you. Oh my God.
Didn't even recognize. Now.
Yeah. You know, we started her off in Brookwood, and then we transferred to St. Maria's her junior year. They just have a better track.
Justin wants to give that dude a beat.
He already read the situation.
Are you still playing basketball?
Yes, ma'am. Yup.
All right, well then y'all must know each other.
Oh, what's up, my man? Christian Boykin.
That's it.
Justin.
Oh.
We've actually played each other.
Look, mama peeped that.
Ooh, wait.
Ah, man, you know what they say? We all look alike.
This is Christian Boykin, and he is going to be our next LeBron James.
Come on now, Miss Clark. Don't set me up like that. It is so nice to meet you.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Man, get your hands off my
He's
mama.
like, you don't get your hands off my mama.
Keisha, can I talk to you real quick?
Yeah, sure.
In front of her mama.
Oh,
bless
mama
you,
read
Spark.
that down. Woo! Mama Edwards reading the room.
To date. And now he's buying her flowers, so something's up. I guess we'll see. So what team does Jaden play for?
Jaden plays for the Pirates.
Mama's on. Look.
Mm-hmm.
He's been coaching up here for years. He loves it.
Yeah, I had to get Jaden out of that daddy.
Look how he posted up.
This summer, our schedule's gonna be crazy, but Jaden's been working so hard. He's gonna really earn it, so. Travel for track?
Yeah, a little bit. You know, we don't go that far. The farthest we go.
Mm-hmm.
So that helps.
Yeah, it does help. It takes a village.
And our village goes deep.
Cause she already knows. She's like, yeah.
Oh, look, he all in her space too.
So we'll see.
Well, I'm sure he's right up there with Christian.
Oh my God. He can hit her with a glory.
I think it's time to go to training.
Yeah,
go.
nope, I got this one.
Yeah, read the room.
Time to go.
Yeah.
You're gonna be living on the 405. No, don't say it. What we do for these kids.
That's
His mom's
tough.
suffering
Oh,
right
that's
now.
tough.
And you know he don't want to talk about it.
Nah.
You know, baby, as much as I want you with a black girl, I don't want you disrespected.
Right.
Yeah, well, early's on time is late. And late unacceptable, right?
Nice. For this life I cannot change. It is. M&M's, we like candy cane.
Much as I want you with her, you will not be disrespected.
For this life I cannot change.
Guess 14 home 3. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to see a cut down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture in picture. But if you want to watch the whole thing with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Syntell. Become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Netflix, HBO Max, or Disney Plus subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a little time with a small reference video at the bottom of the screen to help you sync up the footage. And it'll be like you're watching it with your favorite pals from the internet. All right, Anthony Hemingway, thank you for writing that, and Erica Harrison for writing it, and the other brother for directing it. Yeah, that was episode 2 of Forever. This one was called Ghosted, and it's a fitting name. You know, it starts off with our main lead, Justin not being able to get back in touch with Keisha, and her feeling that, you know, he ghosted her. There's a whole other thing, a bit of a I guess what's the word I'm looking for? A hint, maybe that her father may have ghosted her. Because we got a chance to see the interaction that she had with her grandfather when she was doing some of the training, and the grandfather pretty much said that, you know, it takes more than love. You have to actually be there. We don't know where her father is. You know, he could be locked up. He could have just dipped. We don't know. That story is going to be hopefully unfold a little bit later, and then we got a chance to see Justin himself get ghosted in real time in front of his mama. Goodness gracious, that's tough. Whew, that's a tough break. It's hard in these streets, man. If you love him for the first time and you're trying to understand these emotions that are going through you, it's got to be tough for the ladies. It's got to be tough for Keisha to try to figure out and sort out all of her drama, because she does have a lot of baggage. There's a lot of stuff that's going on with her and her family, her trying to sort out with the tape, school, her trying to figure out, you know, where Justin fits in her life, and then Justin as well, because there was a small hint that maybe, you know, he may be neurodivergent. We don't know what that looks like. That hint was given when he was trying to take a test and he was given extra time. There's also another hint given when he was explaining to his mother that sometimes it could be a little bit difficult for him being a jerk when he doesn't mean to be. Those are things that are that can be associated with neurodivergency. And there's a lot of different places neurodivergency can go into. Maybe they'll explain the details on that. But I will say this, Rekkai, you are a wizard at picking out stuff very quickly, and you were the one that pointed that out. With that brief little summary, how are you feeling about this episode as a whole?
I'm still loving what we're getting, what they're putting out here. There's so many nuances in this episode, and I think really the one that kind of stands out to me is what remains unsaid.
Okay.
So you take simple stuff like it was summed up brilliantly by his father. All you gotta do is communicate, talk, simple shit.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, sometimes we forget that it's not so simple. Sometimes this shit is complicated, it's messy, it's complex. He reminded her, he said he was reading that book. Justin told Keisha, he said, sometimes when you lie, it leads to depression and anxiety. And she's like, are you saying that I should tell my mama? He's like, somebody.
Yeah, somebody.
Yeah, because, I don't even know. We never really got to know if Chloe knows or just knows that Christian's a piece of shit.
Ooh, that's a good point.
Does she know
about
why
the tape? Yeah.
Christian's an asshole?
Right.
And the only reason I say that is because I think that, especially that's your girl.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently she's closer to Chloe than she is to her family members, the girls that came over that were with her and her grandfather. She's definitely, like she said, she went to this new school, keeps her head down, just does her work, to run, because eyes on the prize. She's trying to get to Howard. So the only person it seems like she talks to is Chloe. But I think if Chloe knew what Christian had done, for real, him trying to weasel his way back in and send flowers and shit, I think she, a true partner would have been like, oh, hell no.
Like
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, set them down, flowers on fire.
But let me ask you, she did hint to something last episode. Keisha had asked Chloe, did anybody know? But that could be that, no, she asked, was she being talked about? That's what it was. And Chloe said, but we don't know what that talk about is. It could have been just for leaving the school. It could be about the tape. We don't know the context of what that means. So my bad. Finish your thought.
Here's the thing. You would think that Chloe would know. Only because Darius does. Now, the funny thing is, men and women operate on two whole different wavelengths. So of course, men, boys, I got it from my dude who got it from his dude who got it from, I don't even know, you know what I'm saying? It's just, once it's out there, it's out there. And men operate like that, unfortunately, especially when you're dealing with high school. And I know that adolescence is a lot different than when we were coming up. But too many of these men, these little boys, they think what they dig. They just do. And I don't think that that's changed. I think that's damn near timeless. So of course, Darius said to him, us football dudes, we don't do this kind of drama. You need to take some of that thirst and put it on the court. I'm just trying to look out for you. And the thing is, we jump to a lot of conclusions. We do a lot of things because high school, probably more than any place else, when you're in middle school, high school, everything is about perception. How do things look, and it doesn't have anything to do with the truth. Nobody even gives a shit about the truth. The truth don't even show up. It's about the perception. How does it look? How do you feel? That's the one place too where there's not a lot of logic in high school. High school is damn near 50% perception, 50% emotion.
Yeah.
You know, I applaud Justin. It does, you know, and the only reason I said that him being neurodivergent and him being maybe on the spectrum is just because more times than not, there's a lot of different things, some that are labeled and diagnosed, some that are not.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of nuances to being on the spectrum, and, you know, and the push for years now has been to mainstream as many kids as you can. So you could be sitting, you know, be quote unquote normal. Who even knows what the hell that means anymore? Shit, I think I'd rather hang out with the other kids who have something going on with them, because who the hell is normal? Matter of fact, I think the normal kids are the ones who are abnormal. Anyway, you could have someone sitting in class with you and not know what their afflictions, what things that they're dealing with. And that's why the teacher came over, you know, talked to him real soft, which is actually proper. That's the way you should do it. Instead of doing it out loud, doing it on Front Street, putting his business out there. Listen, hey, you got some accommodations. You got 20 extra minutes for the test. Now, normally you don't even need them. You never take them. But today I could see you a little spaced out. You know, you might want to take those today.
Yeah. And
because of the perception.
Yeah.
Even though he needed them 20 minutes, perception, he didn't take them.
Yeah.
And that's, you know, high school pride. He's what, like 17?
Yeah, if that. Yeah, I mean, he's learning how to drive, so he may be 16 at tops
16,
at most.
Yeah, 16, 17. Yeah, it's a difficult age. I only figured that he was maybe 17 because I think that he's a senior. And, you know, him and Keisha are both seniors, and she's making a push to do what it takes to get into Howard. He's making a push to get a D1 scholarship with this season. Like, this is it.
That can make sense.
This is that time to show and prove. So I'm just thinking that they recently turned 17 or whatever. So, you know, I don't know. The rules changed about, you know, back in the day, you got your permit. You only had to have it for 30 days, and then you got a driver's license, you know, done. Nowadays, they get a permit. Then you got to get so many hours of driving, and then you go get an intermediate license, and that means something else. And if your grades are not good, they can take your license. It's a whole bunch of different rules to kids on the street today. So I don't know. But.
I think the new neurodivergent thing is a little bit more of reality. We've had all kinds of clues, like him talking about when he was talking to Keisha about, you know, he's able to express himself through lyrics. That could be a thing because, you know, many people that are neurodivergent communicate differently. There's also, you know, it was kind of like on the nose with him being distracted during testing. As somebody who's neurodivergent, distraction during testing was a very big thing. You know, it doesn't take much for the mind to just go off in a different direction. Squirrel syndrome is real. And he was looking at old girls. Yeah. He was looking at the girl that was sitting next to her, looked at her hair, and immediately was off into the clouds again. So I do think that is going to be, I'd say, you know, if I was a betting man, 75% certain that is a thing. Which also adds makes this story a little bit more interesting. Because how people process feelings, if you are neurodivergent, is different than your so-called normal people. You know, people process their feelings in a variety of different ways. So that's going to be a challenge for Keisha to kind of have to sort through, because like you said, you can't just look at somebody and be like, oh yeah, you're on the spectrum, you're neurodivergent. It's something that oftentimes has to be shared, or if you spend enough time with somebody, you can pick up on those clues, and they haven't spent that kind of time just yet for that to be disclosed. And I can imagine that probably is going to be a hurdle that they're going to have to try to figure out, on top of, you know, school, on top of Keisha's tape, all of that. How'd you feel about her homegirl Chloe, who's an interesting character, and also throwing a big fat bucket of cold water in her face with some truths regarding Christian? And also, how do you feel about Christian as well, his introduction?
One, I like Chloe. You know, and I really don't get into Zodiac and the universe being in retrograde and all that old type shit. I mean, you know, whatever. Now I can't lie and say that the elements of the earth, we are, you know, people of the earth, and that different things affect you or whatever. I don't get into it. I'm not the crystals and all that old shit people do. You can keep that. The one thing that Chloe said though was, listen, I feel like, not being accusatory, I feel like if I tell you the truth, you ain't gonna talk to me no more. But since it seems like you ain't gonna talk to me no more, I'm gonna tell your ass the truth. And then told her, and she was right. And that's the thing about hearing the truth, you know. A lot of times people have a hard time hearing it because when you start inserting your opinion into things like that, is that the truth or your truth?
I feel like it might be an attack.
That's two different things. No, but she didn't attack her. If Keisha felt comfortable enough to let Chloe know what the deal was, at least part of it, then Chloe could look at this situation, assess it, and be like, you know, kind of the same thing that we said, you know, what Justin said, why are you protecting Christian? He cost you school. You know, because he did something that's beyond my bad. He did something that's beyond send you some flowers. You know, I miss you, girl. You got mad, whatever, and put out a sex tape, you know what I'm saying, an intimate tape of me and you to your boys, to everybody, or whatever. And the thing is, the dude never suffers from that. Even if the dude is in there and he is not showing up all the way on tape, like, boy, you small out here in these streets.
Yeah, it's different.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I agree with that.
He still don't do the repercussions of it.
Yeah.
He could be out here micromanaging the whole situation, if you understand what I'm talking about. Yeah. And it's still, no girl's gonna be like, ooh, is that your pinky? Nobody cares. They're gonna talk about what the girl did on tape. She is the one who suffers from that every single time. You know, dude never, you know what I'm saying? You got a sex tape about you. Nobody, whenever that comes up, whenever anybody says that, nobody's ever talking about the dude on it. They're not. They talk about the girl. Part of that because they thought is that women, girls have more control over them situations. You know, it is, you know, unless you're watching a Diddy trial or something, women have all the control in these type of situations on what happens and what doesn't happen. You know, but that's not always the case. You know what I'm saying? Some women do fall under the thrall of a man and give away their power. I don't know what the case is with Christian and Keisha, because we haven't crossed that bridge to know all the circumstances. Yeah. However, I don't really think there's anything that you could tell me that makes that shit okay. You know, I'm looking at, if I was Justin, I was trying to get at Keisha. Like, when I seen Christian, it's a little bit early, but it would took everything in me to control not putting the beats on him.
I mean, you saw Justin struggling.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. But then just the whole way that Christian sauntered up with mama, because her mama don't know. Nope. I'm sure that right there pissed him off even more. Because there's no way you can tell me that your mama wouldn't be protective over you if she knew what Christian did. Yeah. So look at the situation you're placing yourself in, your mom in, because of that. You got this Negro up here hugging on my mama. He almost caught a whole beat down when he touched my mama. But then the whole go across the street and him post up and look like he went in for a kiss and she didn't, you know, like the whole, her body language was like, I don't know, dude got a spell over you. Do you still like him? That was just the thing. Like, why are you protecting this dude? Well, see, you still like him. You still got feelings for him. And
that's the thing that kind of makes me kind of question it just a little bit, because there could be complexities to it. Yeah, I'm not letting Christian off the hook. on the surface, it seems like he is who we think he is. He did this horrible thing, released the tape, and the blowback has absolutely thrown Keisha's life into a tailspin. But there could be some complexities as to why she's trying to save him. I don't know what that could be to justify those actions. I don't know. Maybe it was an accident that it was shared. For all we know, maybe she might have accidentally leaked it and I don't know. But I do know that there is a reason why she's trying to say, and she says that she's trying to save her peace, and that could be it too. All I do know is that we got a lot more episodes to find out if there is more to that story. I think it's a good place to kind of like stick a fork in this. You got anything else you want to close this out with before we say our farewells?
And I'm gonna I swear I'm gonna try to be fast.
Okay.
One, I love the fact that they are showing Justin as being neurodivergent. A lot of times it's the subtleties of his performance and showing the character and the things that he's dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that in this that they show, because a lot of times it's not in real life, they show Keisha having the grace to deal with him dealing with that the same way that he's given her the grace to deal with the things that she's got going on in her past. A lot of times a young dude like that, or or whatever, or a young girl, I guess, would get written off altogether because you're weird. You know what I'm saying? You're an asshole. You're too rude and too, you just say whatever. You have no filter, whatever, whether it's Asperger's, whether it's something else. The fact that he's cognizant of it, the fact that that they're showing it, the subtle ways that they're showing it, I hope that Keisha has enough grace to deal with that. The other thing too, you were right about the we don't have enough information about the whole Christian and Keisha thing, and I think that's going to come to play somewhere later, where it's easy right now to present him as the villain. And then once you get into it, it's like, ooh, it's not exactly like we thought it was. Like, how do you feel now? And that's something that we're going to have to deal with when we get across that bridge. I think the only other thing for me that came up in this episode that we're gonna revisit again, I'm sure of it. When the grandfather and her were having the talk about her father.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
That's something which may even play into how she fell under the thrall of Christian in the first place. Because if she didn't have this kind of male role model, male figure in her household at all, and because you could say whatever you want. There's women out here that are doing amazing jobs raising kids every day.
The Electra complex.
When you don't understand how to deal with a man, and you can't tell the difference between a Christian and a Justin. You don't know, saying, like, look at the example that Justin has in his household. That helps you form the kind of connections as you grow up. Now, it's not fail safe, you know what I'm saying? There's people come from two households. We watch Adolescent. People come from two parent households where everything seems good, and you still cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. That don't mean shit. But it's a better indicator.
It's not a fail safe, but it does help.
It's a better indicator and you have a better, especially if your parents, the people in your household, have a healthy relationship. Is a better indicator for how you will adjust and how you will deal with people in your life because of what you were seeing, not what you were told. So.
I like that. Hey, listen, I can't wait to hear what you all have to say about this in the comments. Thank you for being so patient with us. We are going to have a lot more of these episodes rolling out. For those that have not seen it, no spoilers, please let us know what we got right, what we got wrong. And the phone is definitely what did we miss? And if you've just been enjoying the conversation from just two black fathers, I think we give a very unique way of looking at this that you may not find other reactors that other reactors may not have. If you're enjoying that and just the way me and Rekkai bounce this stuff off of each other, you need to do yourself a favor and head over to Rekkai's YouTube page, because this brother, as you can see, can do a very good job of getting to a lot deeper parts of the conversation, deeper parts of the story and these characters. It is must-see TV, and also, show some of his Patreon as well. Just saying. Rekkai, tell the people how they can get in contact with you.
Absolutely. I do appreciate. Thank you for the warm mention, Syntell. As always, you guys, if you're here, then you already know that you should be a part of the Discord. You know that you should be a part of his Patreon. I would appreciate, because he has like 1 million subscribers. Listen, show your boy a little love. Come through. Hit that subscription button for your boy. You can listen, if it's in your spirit to drop some coins off on me on Patreon, just sprinkle thine shekels. I shall take them. He says all the time, I'll take your time. Listen, I'll take your money. I needs it. Ass is broke. But if not, if you just want to hear what I have to say, and sometimes what I have to say seems like wisdom, sometimes it seems like a lot of bullshit, whatever. Come through, check me out, youtube.com/Nupfromdaville, NUPEFROMDAVILLE. Don't worry if I said it too fast. It will be in the description. As you heard, everything that we watch, we try to use this.
Yes, sir.
But it's even better when you can use this. Thank you, Chef.
Hey, thank you, Chef. And thank you so much for hanging out with us. And we'll catch you on the next episode. All right, y'all. Take care. Peace.